Hello, I'm Amanda from the GRO Company and I'd like to show you our GroClock. This is one of our best-selling products with over 1 million that have been sold globally. The GroClock is a sleep trainer for young children. If your child has trouble going to sleep or wakes up too early, then the GroClock can help them to understand when it's time to sleep and time to play. In the box you get your GroClock, a power lead and a free storybook. Sleepy Farm is a gentle story that you can read with your child at bedtime. It explains how all the animals at the farm need to go to sleep so that they have lots of energy to play in the daytime. It also prompts you when to say night-night to the sun with your child and activate the GroClock. The GroClock itself has two faces, a yellow sun that shows during the day and a blue sleeping star that shows at night. Around the big star are little stars that count down to the morning so that your child can understand how long they have to wait, even if they can't tell the time. I'm now going to show you how to use the GroClock. When you first plug the GroClock in using your lead, you will get a plain screen that comes up with 00 in the clock setting. So we need to set the clock setting time. So to do that, we press this top button here, this little semicircle button, and that will take you into a menu that will show you a clock, a flashing star, a sun, a little bell, and then a light bulb. Okay, so the first icon that comes up when you go into this menu, if you press the enter button, will always be the clock setting. Now that is for your current time. So if you press the enter button again, this will take you into the hours. So using the up and down buttons, you can adjust the time setting here for the hours. Once you've got the correct time, you press the enter button again. That will take you into the minutes. And again, using the up and down button, you can adjust the minutes that you require to what your current time is. So press the enter button again, and then just remember that you need to set whether it's AM or PM. So again, using the up and down buttons, you can use that to set it. Press the enter button again, and it will come up with on. Okay, now if you press the down button, it will say off. Now this is for the digital clock to be visible. So if you want the digital clock to be visible, just leave it on the on setting. Press the enter button again, and it will take you back to that flashing menu. So we've got the current time set in it. So what we need to do now is show you how to set the wake up times. So with the GroClock, we have two wake up times. We have a morning wake up time and an afternoon nap time. So when you go back into your menu, press the enter button again, the GroClock, the clock icon will flash at you. But what we want to do is press the down button once and it will take you into a flashing star. Now this is your morning wake up time. And again, using the up and down arrows, we can adjust the hour that you want the clock to be waking up at. So for this purpose of this demonstration, I'm going to set it for 7 o'clock. Or 7 AM. So I've set my hour to 7. I press the enter button. It takes me into the minutes, and you can adjust that again if you want to. Press the enter button again and make sure you select AM, because otherwise your clock won't wake up for you in the morning. So press enter again and it takes you back to the flashing menu. Now if you want to use your GroClock for an afternoon nap time, you would want to use the sunshine alarm. Okay, now if you don't use the clock for an afternoon nap time, you may want to set it for a later morning wake up time to use at weekends. It's totally up to you. So again, the same theory for going into that one is you press the enter button, the clock icon will flash, you press the down button twice and it will take you into that sunshine icon, and you press the enter button again. So in here we'll put your afternoon nap time, again using the up and down buttons here and pressing enter to change the hours, the minutes, and whether you want AM or PM. Okay, so back to the main menu again. Now we do have the setting on the GroClock is actually set to defaults to silent, so the sun will still come up in the morning, but there's no alarm bell or anything to wake your child up, just in case your child sleeps through the wake up time. Now, if you want to set the audible alarm, you can do that. And again, it's by pressing the enter button, using the down button to get you to the bell icon. You press enter, and then you would enter the time that you wanted the bell to ring for you. We also have a brightness setting on the GroClock, which is this little light bulb here. Now, the brightness setting goes from 0 to 10. Okay, so you would adjust, again, using the up and down buttons to adjust the brightness that you require. Now, if you want the blue light off completely, what you do is you would set it to 00. That way you'll still see the sun in the morning, but you won't see the star or the stars counting down at night if you have a child that likes to sleep in a dark room. But again, once you've adjusted your brightness setting, you press the enter button and it will take you back to the main menu. If you press the down button, it will take you to the blank to the plain screen with just a digital clock on it. Okay, so from this screen at night we need to always activate the clock, so that gets activated every evening when you put your child to bed. So you can either do this with your child or you can do it before they go to bed. It's whatever works easier for you. So you press the down button once and you'll get the sunshine that will come up with a flashing star in its cheek. Now that means you are going to activate the morning wake up time. If you want to activate the afternoon nap time, all you do is you press the down button once more and you'll get the sunshine with a flashing sun in its cheek. So that means that that will be your afternoon nap time. If you don't use the afternoon nap time for any wake up time, I would suggest putting in the same morning wake up time, just in case you accidentally activate the wrong alarm at night. It will still come up in the morning for you. So once you've selected the alarm that you want, you just press that enter button once and you'll see the sun wink and he'll transition into Mr. Star with all of the stars that will come around him. And throughout the night, those stars will gradually count down until you get to your desired wake up time. And then what you should see in the morning is the sun that will come up. And the sun will come up for on your screen for approximately an hour. And then it will go into its energy saving mode, which is a plain screen with the digital clock. Now we do have a key lock feature on the GroClock, which is actually best used once the clock is activated. So I'm going to go back into the activation screen and show you how that works. So again, you select the alarm that you want, you press the enter button, and the GroClock will go to sleep, and the star will come out. Okay, so to activate the key lock feature, we just hold the down button for a few seconds until a cross appears in the cheek of the star. So if your child gets up and wants to fiddle around with the buttons, once you've got the key lock feature on, they can keep pressing the buttons, but nothing's going to happen. Now, if you want to deactivate this, it will automatically deactivate once the clock wakes up in the morning anyway. But if you want to deactivate it yourself, you just hold the down button down for a few seconds. It beeps, which means the key lock feature is now off. So that is how you use your GroClock. The GroClock is suitable for children from around the age of 2, right up through the school years. It is especially helpful to resolve late nights and early mornings and can really help during clock changes. We hope your child will enjoy saying night-night to the sun, just like thousands of other children around the world.